Now we're live. Great. I think we are. Still getting used to doing 2 streams at once. There we go, great. Now we know for sure that we're live. Hope everyone had a good week. I did. Spent a lot of time on a project that I'm very passionate about, but it's going to be a lot different and pretty controversial, I think. So we'll see how people receive it. But it should be pretty good. Good night, mate. Oh, hi. Hello, USA. I don't know if I know your name. So it's interesting that Fredrico is here because I named this character after him. Fredrica is a female name. And we've had quite a interesting story. We started as Albrecht, and we had a kid to start. We had a crusade. Both of us participated. My son died of the plague. I died just ill, I think. How did I die? Yeah, just from being ill. And then I passed over to his son, his daughter, or whatever. His granddaughter, Fredrica. Fredrica was, I think, 13 or something when she rose to the throne. She came of age and she married Leopold in a grand wedding, who is coincidentally the heir to Austria after his brother died in mysterious circumstances. Speaking of also mysterious circumstances, this Anna Octaran lady died by my hand. Whilst, yeah, yikes, 2 for 1. And even though this guy's my friend and we are married to my son, Notreded, is married to Luitgard, they are not in a particularly good situation here. So we'll see how it goes. Everybody knows I'm a murderer, which is a crime. So it's likely that I could even be arrested. And if I lose my land, then we are in a certain pickle. A 5-day overnight trip without internet. That must have been interesting. Dark Sands. Did I name my sister after you? Yeah, you and Dark Sands are married to this potential inheritor of the Duchy of Carinthia. Yeah, you're like way down the line, I think, but maybe we could use your claims in the future. But my sister is going to be married to this 14-year-old, so that'll be interesting to see. Our last my alternate history version is going to bring your empire to glory. Yeah, well, let's see. It'll be interesting to play. I want to do this no offensive wars restriction for as long as I can. I think that would be particularly fun to try to do. I find that this Crusader Kings music is quite loud. Just kind of crazy. Maybe I'll just deal with it. So right now we're in a very interesting situation where like we've already got our win condition in a couple of generations, besides the other complications where it needs to be that the ruler of the Holy Roman Empire is not our dynasty, or maybe even this dynasty that it was at the start date, and we need to have a strong claim on them, and we need Steiermark and Austria. If we're going to get Steiermark peacefully, Okatar must die, but we tried to kill him with like a pretty high success chance, but it didn't work. And because we aren't restarters in this campaign, we are going to deal with it. We'll only be able to attempt to try to take care of him when he's 24. So maybe something unfortunate happens. We'll see. Speaking of unfortunate things, this there's the King of Hungary, who had a daughter who somehow inherited the kingdom, I believe after his son died of unknown causes, which led, in this guy, his other son, died too, both titles going to his first daughter, Queen Erzsébet of Hungary, who was married non-matrimonially to the King of Bohemia, who has a son that rules in Hungary. And it's like, okay, well, succession will sort that out soon, right? No, actually, he managed to make the succession house seniority, as well as the Kingdom of Bohemia, his uncle or something. So they both will inherit each other's lands. So if either one of these guys dies, the Kingdom of Bohemia and Hungary will be united under one single ruler, which is insane. And then it not only will be under one single ruler, it'll always go to the oldest guy, and they might even pick up a bunch more titles. So this is going to be a dynasty that we'll want to be involved with, which I guess is suitable, is appropriate given the fact that we're going to be Austria. Going through some Kaiserreich ideologies, Huey and the I think that Huey Long may be more involved with that stuff than you might originally think. I need to look into it a little more myself. I understand it's more nuanced than that, but you're going to the U.S. in the first. Any suggestions? That's funny. I'm not American, so I can't give you exact things. Although I have been to L.A. Although it's been a really long time, I can't really remember what to do there. And LA is a really pretty place, though. So, well, it's very busy and very dirty. I don't know if I'd say dirty, but there's a lot of nobody walks in LA, you know. So, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, enough yapping. This isn't a mapping yap. What is our strategy? Because I'm a criminal, I want to be friends with the emperor so that he doesn't kill me. In fact, I'm pretty stressed out about this whole situation. Part of me wants to go down the wanderer trait path and do one of these things to be out of the country so much it's impossible to imprison me. We'll see how that goes. But I might be a little bit greedy and I'll be going for the matriarch thing to get some extra fertility. But fertility doesn't matter if your husband isn't into you, which is weird considering the fact that he had impotence during our marriage, our like grand wedding, and I tried to romance him, but there was something that stopped him before. So now he's more receptive. We'll see if this scheme goes properly. Yes, it did stop this from working, but we should do another activity, potentially a pilgrimage. I think it makes sense for us to go over to Santiago. There's a bunch of places that we can visit that we haven't, and we can get out of the country. Maybe we'll even make sure we take a lot of time going there. But there is something to be said about doing the top priority, because then both of our children will go and they'll get traits. So maybe we wait a little bit. Yeah, okay, I guess we'll just unpause. Then other thing about Hungary too is hold on. Ask other streamers and try not to step on a needle. Yeah, I mean that's always good advice. Oh, my son just gave me a bunch of money. Does that mean that we can go on a very long pilgrimage together? Did my son? No, we have a little bit more. Yeah, unfortunately, big urban areas like that have those problems. Where I live had that problem too, and it was terrible when you were also trying to raise children in that environment. Not the best area. Can we do this? Yeah, there. Okay. Just want to avoid the low control over there. And forest guide. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're just going to try to get our stress down. That being said, if there were to be somebody who would be very important to not have around, then, you know, we could... Well, but he's my friend. Like, I need to have some sort of decency, right? Like, who's on our list of, like, things to take care of. I imagine that the guy that we are married to is going to be very hard to take care of because of all the succession he has here. This guy's my cousin because this guy's my uncle. Interesting. So maybe, yeah, we just go recreational. Am I British? No, I'm Canadian. So you were kind of right in two different ways. What is this? Ooh, what? I could take all that money from my workers just to get some money. No, I want Rutger to like me. He's my regent. Yeah, I'm Canadian. That's the right term. Hi, term. How's it going? Good. Now I got just on those events. I just got enough money to go on another pilgrimage. The Battle of Leckfield. It's good that it gives a lot of extra martial experience for no real cost. So we're gonna try to make our child here intrigue focused. He got 3 intrigue from a perk of mine, which is awesome. Feels kind of like a waste to get this diplomatic thing for 1, 2, 3 more when I could be getting a lot more of these. But then again, those traits don't really seem to be that good. What's going on here? Back on your horse. Lifestyle and learning. Yeah. Ooh, well, I probably shouldn't have done that for the stress, but learning is so good to get. Nice. So I lost the stress I gained back, which is not that great. Something I noticed while I was looking at this, I have 37 strength. Knight here. How did he become my friend? It seems like that was maybe like a grand strategy. Or not grand strategy, what was it? That could have been something from a grand tournament, maybe. Right, now we have all this money. Let's go on a pilgrimage. Let's pick up a bunch of things along the way. Let's take a long time. Let's reflect because we need to lose stress. And let's go through all these different paths here. Castillon. That's another martial. That's interesting. Extra learning. Okay. Kingdom up here. Maybe it should be like this. Yeah, and then down. We can also go to the Kingdom of Portugal's capital, and then over here, through here. Although, there is something to be said. If I'm romancing my husband, I've already done all this. We'll see how this goes. Although, let's see, when will we be back? 18 months total travel time. That's not that bad. Mercenary guards and I guess Mountaineer. Yeah, that takes care of most of it. Wait, wouldn't I want to go to Gibraltar if I have my kids with me? Because then they'll just get the traveler trait right away. That means I need to redo this, huh? Maybe if I go this. No, that is terrible. What did I just do? Let's just go back here. Okay, so we're going down here and then it's currently sending us back up. But if we go, no. No, now it's going like this. So then we detour here, up. And then maybe, should we go this way or this way? I'm not sure. Martial, intrigue, martial. We want seasoned, and we want landmarks like this then. But then again, we want all sorts of experience for our children, so... We're gonna go up this way, and then maybe on the way back we can sail back home, and we can just stop by Lisboa. Yeah, okay. And then cheekily go up here first, and then go to Lisboa, and then back, and then that should be fast. What is it now? 20 months? That's not that bad. Let's go. What's my overrated? Kaiserreich, I think, is more overrated. It's bright and early. Well, I like to be able to talk to all y'all. This is the only time I really get to have solely to myself here. Wretched Pauper. No, she wouldn't go that far. She doesn't have enough money, and she's already vengeful. We don't want to lose that vengeful. What is going on here? Yeah, that would make more sense given our character. She kind of wants to get out of the country, though. I guess that's why she was stressed. Why is Kaiserreich more overrated? Because people look at the fact that they're quote-unquote realistic, that they try to make their games more, their mods more like Kaiserreich, but Kaiserreich isn't realistic, it's plausible, and the things that make Kaiserreich are still themselves. Like, if they renamed the Commune of France to be the Commune of France to be like the People's Republic of France, it would be a lot more negatively received, because then you're removing a characteristic from the mod itself. The people have a dedication to what that's supposed to actually... Oh, hold on. I just need to... I would say that she wants more eyes on the church, given the fact that she just murdered somebody and wants to get away with it. She's doing it performatively. Oh my god, this happened again? How did I fail again? I wish it told me how long. Okay, anyway, so Kaiserreich has the ability to, the developers understand the things that are like unapologetically a part of their mod. What is this? No. Surprised that he wants to force that on me. Anyway, people want to be more like Kaiserreich, and then it just makes all their stuff way worse when they should be keeping what's themselves. They themselves know, the Kaiserreich developers know what makes themselves unique, and they won't change that. But other mods like A.E.I.O. have started to go down this realism thing, trying to emulate Kaiserreich. So like the thing that's overrated about Kaiserreich is its quote unquote realism, but that's not what makes it good. So it's just a little off. Yeah, she doesn't care too much. Okay, so Galactic, I'm deeming you martial. I guess I should have asked you since you're here. I think you're here. Maybe you're not. There we go. Yeah, we're not stressed, so we're not impatient. We're patient. So yeah, like, and then A.E.I.O. was so good. Like, I there's a lot of things about Tina now that I'm very disappointed by. And unfortunately, that's just... What? Hold on. No, we want to increase the fertility, but... Okay, it's a good thing that I remembered that I'm a streamer and I put on this specific thing. But I do not think that I would ever be adamantite because... because she's trying to do it for theatrics, right? Just converting is not going to make anything better. Hi, Void. Yes, that's actually correct. All three of those are correct. The video I'm very passionate about right now, I'm working really hard on, is the New Order video. And I have strong opinions, and I do want to save it for when it's out. So I'm not going to say much more until that, but I do hope that people like it, or at least can appreciate my my ideas, what I have to say. So, what? 40%? Oh my god. Yeah, bye Siegfried. Wow. Well, that sucks. It could have been our entire family too, because I brought my entire family on this journey, right? So yeah, she would definitely want that. Okay, so promising prospect is very good. Now I have a lot more acceptance of people. Look at this. I could get a alliance with the King of Hungary. Not going to do that though. I want to marry into this dynasty over here. I want Rothard, so that... because he's going to be the heir of Ostfalen. And I think, yeah, I managed to get that because of the perk, so that's great. So I could have done a grand wedding, and that could have also maybe got me a little more people on my side. But yeah, I think that my queen here would be interested in what's going on with the Castilians, given the fact that they had a conqueror dad and he died, and all these little areas all over the place are now less for it. The English are getting pushed out because the Castilians pushed them out, and now the French are going strong, especially with this mastermind philosopher scholar. French is going to pop off this campaign, I think. But yeah, I think Kaiserreich is more overrated, not because it's bad, but because people misattribute success for its realism when it's not really realistic. And it never tried to be realistic. I hope that answers your question. The Roman walls of Lugo. Okay, cool. So we're getting pretty high on the pilgrim trait here. I could be wrong, but my character... oh, hold on, what is this? Pilgrim's Guide. You've seen this book before, and there you go. Yeah. The piety is going to be nice. Countessa Jibfala. Interesting. Depraved. Fornicator. Ooh, not good. Something I don't like about Kaiserreich, it has all the attention, has the merch, the continuation mods, the videos, the perfectly good mods to just ignore. Yeah, I empathize with that for sure, but I do think that it's also pretty well deserved because of the consistent quality that Kaiserreich has always had. So I can see why people give it a lot of praise. So, oh, Duke Popopos claim my uncle is going to become the King of Denmark. That's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting having a community all over the world because it really changes how everything works. Oh, the Cornish claim, interesting. And then there's a Duke Alfonso's claim on the Kingdom of Castile, which isn't the Kingdom of Navarra, which is interesting. Really close to have gotten 4, 7 points away. And then the extra pilgrim would have been really good. There we go. And am I a determined pilgrim? I'm very close. One more and then I'll have the 2 levels. That's pretty good. Not particularly useful when I'm so low on everything, but the events are good, and I didn't give my son this experience here. Oh, well, that's not the best, but this Wanderer in Season is good, and all these stops, they get all those benefits too. And that's why I'm doing all these pilgrimages. Carl's Notch video is getting close to 2K likes. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited that that it's going to be getting up to that point. I really enjoyed that video, and I had a lot more to say, but it was like not really well put together, and the video was getting already pretty long, and there's so much you can talk about with a alternate America that's socialist that yeah, it was definitely the right call to wait for another part. You don't know what role you play in this campaign? Oh, Thomas, I think that he was my crush and then he didn't return the feelings or something. So I had this idea that Fredrica kind of felt inadequate, especially now that she's failed to seduce her husband twice. So she might be seeking some extra validation from someone else. So I don't know if she would go out and pursue that, but I can see if somebody was like in a position of power and she needed that help, then she would do something like that. So maybe we could even try seducing the emperor. But I'm traveling, and he's forgiving, and I am vengeful. Peter's Peter's a little seducer here. What was this? Oh, Yunes. That's interesting. So again, Yunes claims a noble from the Tangiers. Why not? We're just talking about that, and maybe she likes him. I don't know. He is a heretic, so that might not be the best look on a Catholic pilgrimage, but it definitely would be something that she would be interested in, I think. Yeah, so look, the Hungarians managed to conquer this this duchy here. So now we have Czechs in Balaton, Oletania. What was this? Oh. Okay. I'm vengeful, so yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't hold back. So maybe this changes her opinion of the Almohades. Also, it's kind of funny that the Almohades. Oh, isn't this this is the worst one, isn't it? It's actually the worst. Shy sucks because it makes everything stressful. Personal scheme slower. Enemy hostile scheme is slower. Traction opinion is bad. Travel safety, plague resistance. Learn language is good, I guess, but I don't know. Impatient isn't good either. It's exactly the opposite of what she would be wanting him to be. And it would actually make the hostile schemes... Oh, it makes it faster. Maybe you actually do want impatient. Okay, so we'll do that. Galactic, you are my daughter. You're 4 years old. You are matrimonially married to a lustful future ruler of a duchy. Austrian claim to the Duchy of Steiermark? Oh no, the Margravat. So, wait, no, that's the entire duchy. By decline, I lose fame. I would actually offer to join this war instead. So instead of denying the call to arms, I allowed the other call of arms to succeed. I'm not going to put my troops through the plague. That sounds like a terrible idea. We'll move around the duchy here. Only problem is that high partition. So it could be, well, it's high partition, not partition. So my husband could end up being the ruler of Steiermark and Austria, which is like cool. Because then that's the conditions for Austria met, really. Yeah, so there's this achievement that I've already gotten. It's a hard or even very hard achievement. It's called A.E.I.O.U Me. Starting as the Hapsburgs, rule the Archduchy of Austria, arrange 5 grand weddings, and don't wage a war. Forming the Archduchy of Austria requires Austria and Steiermark, and optionally Carinthia and Crane. It has very strict rules. Oh my god, and he's extra. That's so good. Yeah, let's get some more knights on our side here. I wanted to influence his personality to be vengeful, so that he's definitely intrigue. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he's gonna be a little monster. Our little monster. Got a holy order, that's nice. I've got a vengeful knight here. Can that guy be our manipulator fanatic? No. Restore allocates. We're back, but now she's probably worried about getting arrested. So what is she gonna do? Is she gonna try to seduce? No. She's probably gonna try swaying him. She will. It wouldn't make sense for her to do a feast, but then I guess maybe she's focused on this. Maybe she's gonna be trying to. Oh. Use the opportunity to increase the scheme power and success chance of your next personal scheme. So I could get money, or I could. I'll just get the money. I'll improve our county more. Oh, so they're trying to catch me out. He's really pissed. We've really gone full 180 on these Steiermarkians. In fact, what's the point of our marriage to Luitgard if he's going to become the leader of Steiermark anyway? Shouldn't we consider breaking the betrothal? Maybe we should. Hold on. I could make a best friend. It could be the guy who literally just died. My husband's ruling the Duchy of Austria and just claiming it now, even though he doesn't have the claim. Notre Dame. Yeah, it makes sense that she would kind of see Notre Dame as like as her like everything. Drunkard, irritable. She is already kind of irritable already. I've kind of been playing her as irritable, so. Right. Let's join up our troops with the Austrians. Now that our husband is the Duke here and he's conquering this stuff and we only have one kid. Yeah, it's in the bag. We're gonna, after our husband dies, get the areas we need. Now the question is, what else do we do? If we get married to Sophia von Sponheim, then we'll also get the Duchy of Carinthia in here. If we get married to Helena or Theodolina, then we'd also get the Duchy of Crane. But because we're not doing wars, we can't really declare for Crane. And in order for us to even take that duchy out, we're going to have to, like, do some really crazy stuff. I don't even know if you can form the Duchy of Austria if you have a kingdom title, so it would be not so good if we had to deal with this. He's a murderer dynasty kinslayer. Would he? Oh, okay, so this guy's already married, but she's not. But she's stupid. So okay, that's that. We're not gonna deal with that. Carinthinia, she's not stupid, but she's 7 years old. We are going full Game of Thrones here. We were set up for success over here, but they're gonna lose at least the duchy. They'll have those 3 counties, and he won't have a claim, so there'll be a rivalry here, but that's nothing that a good old couple more murders can't fix. So I guess we should well, I guess we should maybe we should marry these guys. It's just that the Carinthinia dynasty duchy isn't that good, but then it's 5 counties. Maybe I'm talking on my butt here. Only thing I'm worried about is not getting somebody else good, but okay, not break betrothal. Invite to court. Wait, you're not in my court? Fight tomorrow, von Eppenstein. I should have probably gotten my we're breaking the betrothal. Oops. Now the question is, will you marry your kid to mine? I'm at war, which is -50. It's a patrilineal marriage, which is a lot. A grand wedding is promised. I have high legitimacy. I could probably, I can't sway him. Can I send him a gift? I don't have enough money, but I could. What else can I do to make you like me? I don't know. This might be a good opportunity. There's a know your land, know your people. There's extra accept marriages here. So, and then we want extra diplomacy. So we don't, do we need more prestige? We're losing prestige. Interesting. So people are talking. Challenge impossible. Name a Cold War mod where the USA is not a faction leader. Culture Krieg. Next question. I'm going to change my focus not towards 50 prestige. I still want high diplomacy. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to try to get as many bonuses as I can to marry this Carinthinia guy. Okay, nothing here I can do. Oh, I'm pregnant. Good. More marriages. Kaiser Heinrich is being declared war on by... Oh my god. This guy can't be patient enough to get the entire kingdom to himself. He's busy declaring for it instead of... Like, the guy's... I could end this war right now peacefully by doing it this way, but... The interesting thing about that outcome is that if he does that, then the Bohemia won't be in the Holy Roman Empire. But if he died, I think Hungary would be in the Holy Roman Empire. Okay. Koseg. It's not really good that we went in to the forest here. The fact that all these wars are spilling over is concerning. We could, because he's an uncle, we could sway him. We'll sway him. Yeah. Okay. So we're sieging down this area, and then the former... Can we break up with a friend? I got a daughter. Okay, who has been active in the chat here? Dark Sands already is named after somebody. Notre Dame and Galactic are named after somebody. So... we could go with Void, I suppose. Void. Oh, why didn't we finish off that siege? A no-brainer. I walked in Thymar and Warpurga. Lucerne, you say, travels. Times you saw a beautiful natural arch. Yeah. The events are not used to this one, so it'll be interesting. Okay, so that's another good one. No. You're not going to be content. What is this? Fickle? Not trusting. Definitely not trusting, but not content. Yeah, so this is quite the character here. Not very optimal. Not somebody I would really ever play. But that's what's fun about this, huh? Alliance strength. That means you get extra stuff when the guy dies, usually. I can send this gift now. 58, that's pretty good. And then I can grant a wedding. I don't have enough to promise it, but that wouldn't add enough, I don't think. So just have to wait here. See how this war is going. They're trading bases. Well, not really. That's a really bad move. Oh, well, oh my god. What? Oh my god. He's allied to a Greek guy here. 5,000. Wow. Yeah, this guy is... I'm surprised he's not considered a conqueror. Theme of option. Oh, and now they just married. Duchy. Yeah, so these guys are getting intertwined with the Eastern Roman Empire here. No, but my husband is ruling here now. Okay, so yeah, we want to get our stress down, so we can go through here. Ooh. Soon there might not be a Kingdom of Bohemia to visit, so we'll go through this way. And yeah, let's go. Let's get our stress down. And we'll rush down to Know Your Land, Know Your People. Yeah, we want a powerful bodyguard, even if it puts us in the red. We're not giving them any money though. I hear about Holy Roman strategic blunders. Yeah, like that attempt to siege down the titles there. Yeah, that was definitely it. Let's reduce our stress. Take a deep breath. This will do a lot. The capital of the duchy. There we go. I captured. Interesting. He only has one county now? What happened there? Huh? Okay, well, I'm not complaining. Look at this. Maybe he'll form the Archduchy and I won't even have a chance to. I'm pregnant for 2 months. The Queen of the Princess of Portugal. Now that's an interesting marriage. Uraka. It's like Ulalaka. My son. Oh wow. Uh-oh. This. All right. So once this is done, hopefully she doesn't marry before that. Okay. My lord, good. Thank you for asking. Productive week. Hunt cancel. Okay, so that's actually good for us because we want to marry in a grand wedding. I'm still traveling, and I'm traveling away. I'm almost worried that I need to like customize route to go home right now. Yeah, like we need to get home right away so that we can make this marriage work, because if we're able to get Carnthenia in here, even if it's not de jure Austrian at the start, having that is just really pretty, so we want to do that. Okay, thank God I can go inside again. Now, Toby, how are you? Let's marry each other. Now that's good. I didn't get to really appreciate the level of extra stats that we had on that marriage there, but that's very good for us. Our husband is actually laying with me, which is nice for me. He's Dutch. This guy's heir to both duchies already. That's great. Pay ransom. Countess Fredrica is dear to me. And Sophia. Hold on. Yeah, I'm doing it for money. I'm not doing it for anything else. Yeah, the amount of titles that were in line to inherit is insane. I'm very excited for this. Thanks for the follow, Carlos Rex. Sophie. Oh shit. Can I rename? Nope. I guess that's just who she is. Trude is no longer my seneschal. Okay, well that's fun. It'd be nice not being just a count, I'll tell you that. Oh yeah, the Mongols exist and they are going hard, and he's 32 and he's not Genghis? He's not Temujin. Okay, well, what? Yeah, so, okay, that means that they're not as powerful, but it's still not that good. Galactic is got some stuff here. How do I... Why aren't you in my court? That's what I don't understand. You're just hanging out with your future husband? The Rhinelander, is that Frankish? Okay, so we got some traders here. I'm kidding. But the amount of French in the Holy Roman Empire is going to be interesting. Especially if the successor is... Oh, yeah, I forgot they conquered Denmark. Especially if the successor is French, but they aren't. It's now Prince Philip. What I want to see is somebody who isn't the same dynasty. I would vote for... What? Okay, well, he's gone. I would vote for this wealth guy here. The ill-tempered. How dare you? It's very true, though. Uh-oh. Yikes. Look at that. Oh my god. This guy is crazy strong. Cultures discovered the men-at-arms. Okay. Do you have a... Let's see. I think that she would suspect. So I will get her to investigate that. Yeah, I got the inspection too. I've never done this before. What is an petition? What can I do? Transfer claim. Oh yeah, I have. Could I do the Duchy of Crane? Because that would be epic. That'd be Trey's epic. But I don't. Here, yeah, let's bribe him first before we go and try to get anything out of him. What happened to the petition? There. Transfer claim. Oh, okay. So I've already done it recently? No. There we go. That was weird. Oh, is it like to preventing some exploits there or something? We can just deal with that. Tell me more about Vaticano. Yeah, let's do that. I think that you can get a legend if you do enough pilgrimages, and I think that she's the kind of person who'd want to propagate stories about herself, so I would go with that. I'll do that even if I don't get a lot of I learn about my husband's lover, Maria Isages Coelho. She's had 3 kids with that whore. Oh, you motherfucker. You and I are gonna have a chat. Blackmail. What am I going to... I'm not gonna blackmail you with. That's the thing. Like what am I gonna make you do? I guess it's nice to have a just have a little there. Just have a little something on you. A hook. Exposing the secret could it could risk his titles, which are going to be my titles. So. Oh, okay. Oh, that's awesome. That might not have been the one that we really wanted, but it's also historically... This is historically Austrian land, this Tyrol. So, yes, very good. This guy's very upset, and he's going to become my vassal. And I'm going to fabricate a... I do have a claim already, so I can revoke it right now. This guy's a powerful warrior, and he's content. Why can't I... Oh, because he's not my vassal yet. Could I have this vassalage, please? Thank you. Now we gotta have a chat. I can revoke any... Not these, but I can revoke Innsbruck. Wow, look at that title. Oh, and I got a duchy building. Oh, this... Oh my god, you guys. This is so good. Oh, you need to conquer this guy, or... Oh, yes, I'm so excited. This is... Yeah. And I played patiently, and I am getting rewarded for it. And you might accept, but you might not. And you didn't. So I'm going to call on my allies in a defensive war that I didn't declare, but it's defensive. Look at that, guys! 13,000 troops, and I can call on my side here. The Hapsburg Dynasty will rise. It will rise. Okay. Yeah, I think we want. Well, no, that's for like temples. We don't need to worry about that. Oh, avoid getting 3 intrigue. That's pretty good. Oh, and then this is the... Isn't it 22? Yeah, I have some good generals here. Okay. Another pregnancy. Yeah, you better. They're going for my capital. Yikes. Let's catch him out here. Wait, what? Okay, good. I thought nobody was following me up. That would have been so bad. That's so good. Oh, Kaiser Philip. The adventurer who had no land is now the Kaiser. It's interesting. Now that I'm a duke, do I get a say on who is the emperor, or do I not get one because I'm a woman? We'll see, I guess. A.E.I.O.U, that's right. Doesn't A.E.I.O.U literally mean like literally everything would be better if you were under a Habsburg? Fickle? No. Not content, not trusting. She's next in line technically, so we need to, how should I influence her? I'd probably do patient. Oh, that's unfortunate. No, 16 views. That's pretty good. I'm also trying to get monetized on Twitch. So if you're interested in supporting the channel there, you can check out my Twitch channel. It's just the same, Lord Dad. Oh wait, we got another son here. Who do we name this person after? So do we already have Dark Sands? We already have Void. Mr. Nello is new here. Void's already. We are Fredrico. I didn't start in 800. I actually started in 1178. The achievement is actually designed with 1066 in mind, but I decided to do it differently because I've already done 1068. Thanks for the question. You are now my second son. You are heir to the Duchy of Starmark. That crying, that wah. Oh my god, it reminds me of hold on. It's just that it's kind of problematic if he's high partition and the duchy's going to somebody else. I would need to maybe disinherit him. Should I even do that? Can I even do that? Am I not like the head of the... Yeah, it's this single count of Baden. Yeah, soon I'll be the uncontested Tyrol of... Okay, yeah. It's time. It's time. So... This guy was my lover, or my crush. My husband rejected me. We have kids now, but he had them with someone else. So now I'm open to other people getting in bed with me. So that's why that exists. Revoke. He's my rival. Why would I ever let this guy out? I lose a bunch of stress because I'm vengeful, but I already lost a bunch of stress. I could execute him. He's a criminal, so I can. I lose piety, but... Boop. And that made his... Other people don't like me that much, but now my reign is secured. This is the de jure capital, so it makes sense for me to move over here. We're the Duchess of Tyrol. And we are going to start building up our base over here. If I have more money, I can upgrade the Schwaz mine, which is amazing. So that would be extra revenue. Very good. Let us pay homage to the new emperor. I think they even just built it. Yeah, they literally just built this, so it sucks to be them, I guess. Maybe we'll adjust the history to say it was us that made it, so we get all the credit. Yeah, we want herding insights. We really want to build up this county. There are more options to customize your throne room. Yeah, I agree. That'd be pretty fun. Carinthinia. We need to defend against the Carinthinians. And maybe an unfortunate death occurs. 20 and 2. No, that guy's not going to be an assassin. Brother-in-law and his spy master. He's a bodyguard. That's good. That's good. Okay, so he can be convinced with prestige. But where's the spy master? Nobody. Fellow vassal. Yeah, let's do something like that. Okay. Oh, yes. That is so good if we can get... Okay. It would be nice if we got gardener, but... Yeah, because of the extra building materials, now we can improve this way earlier. We need the... Bavarian needs the windmills, but Swabian has the windmills. But Bavarian doesn't. Hungaro-Czech. Oh, no way. Okay, well, it would have been more interesting if the Hungaro-Czechs were in Hungary instead of over here, because then, like, if this ever goes to EU4, it's not going to change much. But the cultural traditions and the fact that they even hybridized it all means a lot. Okay, so we wanted to eliminate this guy. This marriage will work very much in our favor. We'll literally have everything sorted except for one little thing here. We should soon become unstationed, right? But because this is a mining settlement, we would want it to, but we don't want to upgrade this yet. We want to upgrade. We want to spend all this on this. Hold on. I'm trying to think here. Should I culture convert? Well, we're right next to Swabian, like, but Bavarian, wouldn't we become the leaders of this? They're very far away from windmills. And no, we wouldn't. It would be this Angria guy. So it does kind of make sense. It's a mountainous area. It's next to a Swabian area. I'm Swabian. I'm kind of self-centered, so we'll just do that. Yeah, we want that. We want some assistance here. Okay, let's speaking of assistance, let's get over there. It would have been nice if I remembered to move my stationed troops over there. I know the wandering perk, know your land, know your people. That will make it so I can marry other people in the realm very easily. Speaking of which, let's see, does this actually work? No, let's look at somebody in our realm here. My son, nope. Do you have any boys? Yeah, but let's see. Yeah, know your land, know your people, 25%, 25 extra points. So we can marry people in the Holy Roman Empire way faster now, which is very good. We're gonna do a little cheeky navigation over here. But now the question is, who do we marry? We want a matrilineal marriage with somebody in our realm. We want an alliance that's powerful. Did you start with your woman? No, I played as the grandfather, Count Albrecht, and my son had my daughter, who I'm playing as right now. Sorry I didn't respond earlier. I am very locked in at the moment, trying to make sure that I get some really good alliances here. I will probably want to disinherit Vins here. In fact, Now I'm starting to wonder if I should have gotten that embrace celibacy lifestyle trait. What I am looking forward to is if I continue this restriction even beyond having Austria, it'll make it so the world, like the characters that I'm playing in EU4, because if I'm considering a, hold on, I want a jeweled necklace, this, I want a cat, yeah. I want an animal. Get a dog. Although having a lover is going to cause me to get some extra children, and I would need to label them as bastards to avoid anything else happening here. This guy, we could capture the ruler here, and if I capture him, maybe I would even okay, look at it. Level 3 intricate web weaver. That's really good. They grow up so fast. Oh, well, I didn't get the trait, which would have been good, but that should be fine. What I don't know is, okay, Sophie getting 3 learning. That's very nice. She should be learning. And learn the language again of my Egyptian. Interesting. My next plan is to go to, oh no, we need to get out of here, you guys. Oh shoot. Yikes. I wish that my husband had better alliances. He has a claim on the Kingdom of Hungary. That's insane. Yeah, we're not gonna marry like that. That sucks. County of Graz, that's this. But the marriage will make it so we are together. But if this guy dies, then the war might even end. So hopefully we can assassinate the guy. Part of me wants my husband to just die so that my alliances can get involved. I think that's what would happen. Maybe he did this. It's very not good that we're losing that county. That would make it impossible to make the, well, maybe not impossible. Maybe it's just, do you own the duchy? In that case, it might be okay. But I don't know. The disease, it's pretty big, yeah. What'd you miss? Well, a lot. I'm doing the A.E.I.O.U. achievement in CK3. I've already done this one, but I did it with a other start date. How do I even track the diseases? There we go. Holy Roman Pox. Yeah, that's apocalyptic here. You're right. That's pretty crazy. I'm surprised that started 2 years ago. Okay. Well, this technically in the court of my husband there. Oh, he managed to catch up some Kingdom of Frisians there. That's good. Oh, I don't have my troops stationed, so I can station my people properly now. 15, that's good. And then, yeah, 55. I kind of want to beat these guys. They're losing a lot of troops from being in the plague. At least I think they should be. Okay. And hopefully I can afford that. I might not be able to, really. We'll see. What happened here? Mayor paid a bunch of money to me. My regent Oh, I guess my son is my regent. What? My... Okay, well, let's see how this goes. Yeah, if anything is getting closer, yeah, I think it is. Helena. Okay, so it's a daughter, so that's good. I forgot I was pregnant. Who wants to be named? Connor? I guess I'll name me there. But yeah, I'm considering making this into a mega campaign if things go well. If anything, it'll be a fun little EU4 modding experience. Oh, check that out. 5 children, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 6 children. So yeah, pretty prestigious. I'm trying to get the achievement where I get the title of Austria without ever declaring a hostile war, and also doing 5 grand weddings. Uh-oh. So my almost lover is fighting the Kaiser here. It'd be nice if this Beamont guy becomes the emperor, because then that might be our ticket to forming the HRE. I mean, forming Austria. Well, they control the country of Graz, so that's going to be hard. Multiplayer? I actually did try doing a multiplayer mega campaign in the past, but it didn't really work out that well. I am considering trying that again, and one of the things that would be important for me is to have a... Oh, what is this? It ended inconclusively. Why? Did he, like, get forced to sign a peace or something? Well, that works for us. Still want this guy... he doesn't know yet, so that's good. And we want to get our spy masters to support this. Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, one of the reasons why I want to do streams like this, even if I'm only doing a single player one, even though I want to do a mega campaign multiplayers, I need to have already set up a day where I'm doing weekly streams. I want to see if I can get a audience with this. And much more other things. I'm just really into the game right now. It's hard to answer, but yeah, I will do a multiplayer game in the future. I would love to do that, but not for now. But since you're interested in Norway, the Skaki Dynasty is in charge. I am not familiar with them. And there's Sweden over here. The Holy Roman Emperor conquered Denmark, and Castile was a big conqueror, but they've been facing a lot of strife. There's a feast. I should probably go to that feast. Yeah, I don't know why I was considering not going. Just quickly stop by Venice. But what is my son up to? He's just my regent for now. He's vengeful, he's intricate, web weaver, he's 19 intrigue. Very good. Extremely good. And we want to get as much chances up here. Got a lot of power from agents, that's very good. Gain development and control in counties when hosting activities in them. That's great. Yeah, and we'll do that soon with the grand marriage here. Yeah, we want pigeon base success. That's awesome. Well, that's the only base success, so that means that we have max right now. If we go up to 10, then we'll get an extra 5%, and I think the maximum we can get is 90, so... God damn it. Shit. Literally, I could have pressed the button right then and there, and we would have had it. That sucks. If that guy has kids, then it'll limit our ability to form Austria. It'll be a lot prettier if we had Carinthia. I do want Crane though. Like, can't I ask my liege for Crane? It's good that we got the advantages, but how much more are we gonna? Negative 47%. Like, we have a lot that we need to do here. He's a craven. And I think fickle even makes it worse. Yeah. So he's craven and fickle, so he's going to be very hard to eliminate here. Can we petition the liege? Petition the Kaiser for a duchy claim. Next year. Oh, we can reinstate this. That's my son. No, it's my spy master. I could get Notre Dame to become that, but I don't know if I want to do that. Vins is a martial guy. Okay. Well, yeah, we don't really care about Egyptian. We don't need to worry about that. We need somebody with who's a good martial guy. This guy's my friend, so I'd probably get him to educate this guy. But can I maybe disinherit you? Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Why is he still the leader of Duchy of Steiermark? What the hell? So I just did that for nothing? What does this even mean? Cannot be inherited from any other dynasty member. Okay, well that sucks. They didn't do anything. I'll have to like send him to become... I could probably send him to a holy order if he's old enough. That would be pretty good. Because then he can't inherit titles, right? So we'll just see how it goes, I suppose. What is this footpad? This reduces the skein length, but it's 4. Isn't that really bad? Wouldn't we want something like this? And we could spend... There, +1 there. So that's way better. That'll make it faster. And then... I'm sure that my son being involved will help things. Oh, look at this, a grand tournament. Let's do that. I really like doing this roleplay here because if I was playing a warring faction here, I'd just be going all over the place and conquering and not caring about the characters. But we still have to worry about even these, yeah, the Okatarans, as they hate us. Oh, wait. I can't compete because it's wrestling, I guess. Oh, I can't compete in any of these things. Shouldn't I just leave? What's the point? Let's go home. Yeah, screw that. Galactic. That's my friend. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. So now that I'm a duke, I can actually hire a jester. That's fun. Galactic, becoming vengeful or deceitful. I think vengeful makes sense given my character. Nice. My uncle. What? Did he get deposed? That's crazy. I guess so. I guess we could be friends. But wow, he got deposed. No wonder he's upset. Needing friends. Let's see. Couldn't agree more. Litario. Okay. Void von Hapsburg's first tooth. I could give him... That's nice. Milk tooth. Aww. Okay, so he knows about the plot, but maybe we're gonna gaslight this guy into thinking that he's totally safe. I want to petition the Kaiser for a duchy claim to be transferred to me, because it would be really cool if I had this duchy over here. It's the only claim I have, right? Yeah, it's this stuff. So maybe just a cheeky send gift? 92? Hopefully he says yes. Oh, I should be upgrading the mining settlement here. Betrothed can marry. Okay, but now we need to use... No way. No way I'm gonna spend my money when I need to do the grand wedding now. Yeah, let's mediate. Now we can do our grand wedding. What? Betrothal fulfilled. But it was a grand wedding. Guess we don't have to have a grand wedding. It sucks. Oh. Well. He's had a kid. County of Brixton? Galactic? I mean, it's low, but I probably would have wanted to give her Aargau. And yeah, let's just... Oh yeah. We got the Dutch Ukraine. Very good. Even though I don't have the thing there, that's very good. That's very good. Local arbitration. What does that do? Approve a county in a current location. Brood pastures. Already have it? No. Okay. So Jacob would appreciate that. That's good. So now I'm also the Duchess of Crane. So I guess that means that the disinheritance here makes it so he wouldn't also get the Duchy of Crane, but you know that I'm this. Okay. I am blackmailed. And we have 20 advantages, so maybe I'm gonna, or this one, remove this alibi. Wow, look at this. Okay. What was this improved though? Wow, this is her wife. No, it's not. My sister-in-law, okay. This is sister. Okay. A lot of Game of Thrones stuff over here, but this is the sort of game we need to play. How are the Mongols doing? Arasen still going hard. He's going into... What is this? Wait, he's been telling me how he's impressed the generosity of boss. Okay. They're going into India here, which is interesting. So now it's an open secret everybody knows. Alright. So it's not Mongolian, it's just very similar. They have warrior culture. Interesting. The fact that we're kind of like the main ward against the Bohemians is interesting. Baron, yes. Everybody knows now. Who's been yapping all this stuff? Come on. Okay, we're about to hit our max. Let's get 1% lower. I'm sure that'll... There we go. And let's finish this off too. Sickly, like, come on. This is... I'm sure this is going to be pretty easy to do. Yeah, this should be very fast. And then our daughter-in-law will be ruling here. Our husband and the son, they're going to inherit all this. Only problem is the only thing that's going to happen is the Duchy of Steiermark is going to go into my son's titles here. But if I can get him to be a if I can get him to be a member of a holy order, then there shouldn't be a problem. Reclusive, a little bit craven, impatient, sadistic. It's quite the match here. Hopefully they actually have kids. Galactic's about to get married off to the future Duke of Ostfalen and Anhalt, so have a nice ally over there. Void being educated by my marshal is cynical. Oh my. No thank you. Probably could have gotten a nice marriage over there though, so I don't know, maybe that was a mistake. Let's see here. Who can we marry you to? Kind of want some regional strong alliances, even if they are matrilineal. I guess that is the same guy here. It's like, hey, we might not be friends, but well, let's do it this way. Marry into the local regions over here. Sophie, who are you gonna marry? It's nice to have a bunch of kids. Same realm. I guess I could have used that. God damn it. I also could have this is her spy master. This person should be the assassin. And this person should be there. Hopefully that prevents more breaches. It'll just take longer, but we can wait. We're patient and ambitious and vengeful. Hunt. Yeah, let's. Why not, right? Let's improve the mining settlement. What other buildings should we build? We don't want to take all that money, huh? Just don't care. First in line. Whoa. So she's got a little spunk in her, huh? Hard win. So my daughter-in-law, seems like we are good friends here. Galactic the athletic tough soldier, that's pretty cool. And you'll have your own little realm in the future over there, that's pretty nice. Great. Doing good. %95 secrecy, that's pretty good. That's huge progress, but we're still 10% success. We need to get this pilgrim trait finished here. And I have more, because it's... I may have that, but it's still not in my county possession here. Chivalry? No, I'll just do this. How is everyone doing? What do you guys think about this campaign? Who wants to be the grandchild? Hopefully they have grandchildren. They're both hetero, so it should be okay. There, okay, great. So now we have the entire veteran traveler tree. That's good. We want the messenger pigeon. I guess we'll just have my son be the inheritor there. And then we can just quickly go on a little pilgrimage. We have the ability to go to Vatican. It's an unvisited holy site. Oh. Still costs a lot of money. Interesting. Well, we can wait. Cromir. Oh yeah, and then they ended the struggle, the Conqueror King, and the former queen got ousted by a former claimant. Godfrey the Impaler. Wow, that's quite the character over there. 62. Oh, look at this Henry II though. Gives real Richard the Lionheart vibes there. Oh, and Hohenzollern, we could marry the dynasties. You marry the future dynasties of the Germans together. Kind of feels like a waste. Like the guy owns these lands. I want them though. Why can't I have them? Oh. There goes my husband. Succumbed to fatal apoplexy. Wow, right there too. Oh no. Oh no. I hope that my son doesn't die there. I always have my second son, but he's disinherited now, so can I undo the disinheritance? Yeah, I can restore inheritance. So I guess I could just do that now, because, but then he might be able to take Duchy of Crane. But if he has the Duchy of Crane, it doesn't matter. It's just a duchy, right? Like, oh, Galactic, give it birth to a daughter. I guess I'll just call her Galactic again. I'm gonna call it Galactica because it's like a feminine version of that. Okay, I'm not married. Uh-oh. Oh, no, he's gonna die. Shit. Vinz is gonna be the new leader, and if he is, then I guess that's. But then he's not gonna get that Austria. I need to restore inheritance, because who's this gonna go to? My daughter, Galactic. Yeah, we have to. There. Okay, so now at least it'll go to this guy. Ooh, that was really close. Oh shit. If I didn't catch that, the campaign would have been like over. Oh my god. What a tragedy. Oh my lord. Wow. That sucks. Who's his current ward? Guardian, Caravan Master. Okay, so he has somebody with a marshal in him, but we don't want him to be marshal, we want him to be an intrigue. But you already changed it. That sucks that he's going to be marshal related when we can't declare war. But Galactic being matrilineally married to a Duke guy over here means that even if this guy also dies, then that we shouldn't have a problem. So we're gonna make sure that we're allies. And yeah, my son didn't deserve to die from the plague. That really sucks. I'm not married though, so what do I do with this? Oh, That would have been so cool. But, oh, my sister, Dark Sands could be a ruler overseas. There's no point in murdering this girl now. Unless I quickly marry my son. I can't arrange a marriage for him. I need to get my former daughter-in-law in my court. Why not? Thought we liked each other. Get over here. Come on. How did I get this person in my court? Blackmail. I know you murdered that bitch. So come to my court. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, now how do I marry you to my son? You know, the craziest thing, I think there's a really good match for you over in the Duchy of Austria. Why can't I marry? Surely. Hold on, not relevance. Surely I can get my son to marry the lady here who is going to. Former spouse, okay. Probably not even possible considering she's about to die. Oh, here she is. There, that works. Yeah. Okay, so now we still have. Oh yeah, she recovered. Okay, great. So now she's still the Duchess of Austria by marriage. Look at that. That's such a cool story. Blackmailing somebody to get them into your court has to be done to secure. Yeah, I know. That's so cool. All right, I want to marry somebody. Do I want to marry? I don't really need to, do I? I could marry that guy I had a crush on. She would need to go. Count Witta. Scheme phase length. We have a lot to go. Yeah, we want. Oh, no, we want this to go faster. And get up to 66% and be done with it. It would be nice if I could marry that guy who, but it would be marrying for love, and would I be wanting to do that? I'm 41. I could still be playing this character for a long time, but I don't want more kids. But then again, I'm a woman, so it's not like I'm going to have another 16-year-old and then have a bunch of kids. What is this? Agents at the heart. Growth. Base success. Secrecy. No, let's do the growth. Wow, the Eastern Roman Empire is not doing well. This crusade should be redirected to the empire, huh? Like, isn't that what I coded it to be? The four. The IEBs are still conquerors. Like, I don't know if this is gonna work, man. Can't believe my son died. That really sucks. We'll wait until this is 66%. Negotiate alliance. Yeah, sure. What? My Kaiser Philip is... Why? I wouldn't dare try to... Wait, what? Why is there suddenly no people here? My guest. Duchy of Crane is forfeit. Yeah, because I don't own any of the land there. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Just playing it extra safe. We really need this person safely demised. Seduce Sophia. I guess it doesn't. It's a. We're marrying an 8-year-old to a 20-year-old. If anything, I should be trying to marry this girl to my son instead of. But then she's not going to accept. Let's just. We'll play it safe here. Look. What? No way. A 95% chance. 4 years old. How did she win that? That's crazy. Okay. I can't believe that. That's insane. No, I can't believe is how much gold I'm sitting on not spending. How is that conversion of the 4 years? I guess I could wait 4 years. Okay, let me improve this stuff. How much to improve over there? I guess I could have used my hold on. Let's get some fires of gods and petition the Kaiser for what? What am I petitioning him for? Duchy again? But this doesn't exist, so then it'd just be the counts themselves. I don't know. Maybe it's not worth it, because then wouldn't it be better if I was a council member? But then I'd only be this. But my intrigue is good, and I could. Then I'd get bonuses to my schemes, which I'm going to be very busy with. Maybe I'll just petition for a council appointment. I should have stopped by Colon. I guess I could still adjust my route. I didn't know you could do this for the longest time. I thought you just couldn't do it. So there we go. Stop, see the sights. Yeah, okay, so this is going speed run fast because everybody wants this person dead. Oh, okay, so Dark Sands has the holy fire, so we can't make her the person. We can make Gerund von Eitoken, but we're not going to do that. There you go. Oh yeah, right, the crusade for Jerusalem. I'm still not married. What? She's a fornicator. Maybe we should break the betrothal. You are gonna marry my son. Nope, you don't want to. Well, that's unfortunate that she ended up being like that. But it makes sense that we would not want to marry somebody like that to our son, our beloved son. So maybe it's not the best play, but makes sense in the moment. Okay. Oh, look at all those. There's a lot of different people here. Sophie. Yeah, might as well. We're not too worried about her. I am... Hold on. I just stole my former crush's job. Now what am I? Oh, I'm the chancellor. That's pretty good. Doesn't that improve my learning for the diplomacy trait too? So I could switch back to diplomacy, but I don't want matriarch anymore. Because I don't want to be fertile anymore. But I could go for either of these other ones, but diplomat is the only really good one. In August, yeah, it improves the prestige, I suppose. Oh, and I do not know the story of this character. 600 extra men, like I don't care. Like I'm just doing this for the obligation, really. I don't need to murder this person anymore. But she's still my courtier. I could still marry her back. I don't know. Maybe I should. I'll just... Okay, I could make her take the vows, but then that means it passes to this guy. And then we just have a strong person there. I don't know. I need to imprison you or something. But then she might not come back to court. But then she does then use a claim. This is a hard decision. Oh, rival. Uh-oh. Negotiate King Weak Hook. I could appropriate her wealth. Let's just do that. Let's see what happens now. Okay. Now she's been a rival. I can't invite her to court because I already said current court. Okay. Yeah, okay, well. But I can't marry I can. To you. Grand wedding. Not worth it. Patrilineal, yeah. Ill lover's pox, yeah. Not, you know, probably wasn't the best match for my son. Let's just see how the crusade goes. Get some money out of it. I'm still not married. I should probably still be married. My legitimacy is not that good. That's okay. My daughter needs a educator. I'll be her educator. Vince wants Tiremark. I want to find you a good marriage. I could try to get a full claim here and then everything would work out that way. So we'll just try it that way. I'm not attached to anybody. I should be. It's attached over to you. Maybe Dark Sands could become the Queen of Jerusalem. The court jester. Interesting. You, what do you want? You want to marry my daughter to your son. What if counteroffer? Matrilineal. No. Oh, where did that offer go? Did I just dismiss it? That's unfortunate. Oh. Civil War. Liberty War. Normal levy. Because he has a blackmail on me. That's unfortunate. Oh, here we go. We really should have taken advantage of the weakness of the Byzantine Empire. Still not fully built yet. This makes spearmen more effective, and spearmen are in my realm, so Now I'm kind of regretting my oh, he's craven. Oh my god. Okay, well at least that improves intrigue. Yes. What's going on with you? You're pregnant again. Galactica. I'm his royal architect. I guess that's good for me. Extra wages, extra prestige. Their capital is in Jerusalem and they're nowhere to be found. They're fighting a de jure war. Okay, well, we have another conqueror, Mujahideen, Abbasid. That's quite the dynamic there. 2 conquerors, 1 actual head of faith. Inspector, extra stewardship, extra development growth. That's nice. But we should probably go for this, and then we can marry, and then not have to worry about extra kids. Okay. I see that you are... I want to try to spam it to get the duchy claim so that I could petition for the duchy claim. Yeah, I'm only going to change it over until I know for sure. So lactic, that's nice. Got a son, Jurgen. Okay, what about Rothard? Or who else is here? We can say... Did we do Connor yet? I don't think we did. So there you go, Connor. You're our, like, 3rd in line. Let's see how that goes. Oh, wow, what the heck? No way, 97%? We're nowhere close to being able to get it, but we're going to have another Kingdom of Jerusalem, you guys. Mongols, it's interesting that the conquerors are kind of acting as shields against the Mongols showing up, even though they probably would get wiped by the Mongols. How did we get that much? Do they just really not have that much? 50% captured air. Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, wow. Yikes. Oh, what? Conrad. Why do you have 3... you have 1 county. Why are you better than me? I have an entire duchy to my name. Come on. Styrian claim against the Count of Zaroji. Attacking the Byzantine Empire. You are an ambitious boy. The Torma of Zaroji. Alright. Okay, here we go, I suppose. 80,000. I guess that makes sense. And he's a warlike guy, but I'm not going to press the button. No, sirree, not me. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Wow, what the heck? We were about to just utterly get destroyed. And then, oh, man. Like, we were not going to win that. That is insane luck there. Queen Agnes. Oh, daughter of my rival there. My former crush. What this is quite the story that we're developing here, guys. Ambitious, yeah. Oh, we already did Connor. Connor's over here. It's okay. My neighbor 1. Okay. Duchess Philippa's hunt. Yeah, might as well. Nothing else to do. I could probably... It would be nice if I just somehow no longer was alive. So now we can embrace celibacy. Can we embrace celibacy? Yeah, I'm just traveling. What? I have the trait eager reveler, so I can't? I gain stress. Okay, well. I can live with that. Oh wow, void is an elusive shadow. Nice. Got a strong novice position herbalist as our brother-in-law, our son-in-law. That's cool. What happened to my son's troops? Where are they? Like where are they? Hello? All the way up here? What have you guys been doing? I need armor. That's pretty good. Extra building. Yeah, we still need that. Once this has windmills, yeah, we can get the 2 levels here. We just need to get this up to 100, which is very close, and then we'll be good to go. And let's do some of our skills. He's not a lowborn, so we don't lose anything there. 10,000 troops my son has. Wow. Nice to get such a wealthy duchy to our name. Hudal Pinger. Come on. Why aren't I reinforcing? Shouldn't I be reinforcing my troops? Like, what's going on? I just have a lot less than I used to? What's going on here? We need to get a good marriage here. We need alliance power. We need some... But aren't we already married to the Hungaro-Czech guys? Yeah, my courtier is that guy, so... Guess we'll just have to marry you off non-matrilineally. But aren't you my... You're not my next in line. We do have another guy here, so we could use you for a good alliance instead. Nobody wants to marry into my dynasty anymore. Okay, so now we have a problem. Now the Byzantines are big, angry, and about to kick our butt. Oh my god. Abbasids on. They're invading Jerusalem just after we got it. What a. Can you believe that I even. Yeah, all Carnthenia will be mine. Let's just do it that way. Every time we get in Jerusalem, it gets reconquered by some big shot. Oh well. What do you mean? I have my troops literally with you. Well, look, it's gonna be the money that I get to play with around anyway, so it doesn't matter much to me. Impatient, not if we're steward-like, right? No, I'll just do impatient, I guess. Oh my god, the kings of Poland are here? Are they friends with the Byzantines? Oh my god. It's over, dude. Yeah. That is quite unfortunate. Ugh. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. Oh, and check this out. Here comes the money. Quite ambitious, you, son. You are profligate. You're ambitious, at least. You're kind of a piece of work. Such a good son. He died. Cursed Middle East. Yeah, I know, right? At least I'm the dynasty head. Yeah, that's goodbye. They're all over the place too is really weird. I don't know. Insightful thinker, yeah. Let's see. Who can you marry for our alliance? Nobody, maybe. We'll see. Okay. Oh, did I? No. Did I? Yeah. I killed a kid. When can I petition my liege again? There. Give me duchy. Give me. Sorry, just drinking crazy. Interesting. The former... Okay, so now the Wettins are in charge of Denmark? Okay. Having an alliance with the King of Denmark sounds pretty good to me. Let's do that. And now you are facing a revolt against your rule. So is everybody else. I do not have enough troops for this. Yes. Oh wow, that's pretty good. But isn't development growth and learning really good too? But Pilgrim is so good. Oh, and 2 learning. Come on, that improves my learning by a lot. Because I've... Okay. Yes, I... Attempted murder? Oh, come on. Yeah, so now she's my vassal, but she hates my guts. I even tried to... No several times. And look, that's cute. We can be friends. Look at that the beautiful Austria once we inherit here. Not looking forward to losing this war. 1,000 gold. Yes, everybody knows. Everybody knows. I'm gonna subsidize my son so that he doesn't have a big bankrupt of his entire country. What? Okay, interesting. What, random thing was a windmill? And it's disabled because it's not the county capital. Okay, so that was not very good. And you lost the war and you lost a bunch of money. Okay, well. That really sucks. Oh, and wow, so... Oh my god, the King of yeah, I'm coming. Look, see? I'm helping now. I can help you here with that. Oh yeah, herbalist, nice. Did that give me enough for it not to be a problem? 100. I guess I'll have to just sync up with you here. Yeah, we want planned cultivation now. Even though I'm not going to be the head of the culture by any means. Galactica. Yeah, let's educate you. And you know, it's really cool being able to have this one character and then all of her children have all these children now. This must be... It does feel like we're a good matriarch here. Wow, he's an erudite oracle. He's a historical character, too. That's pretty nice. And then... Do I have the, like, spouse traits give extra stuff? Like, and my spouses really help. 4 from... Wow, okay, so... You definitely made the right call here. Can I improve you again? I have a fortress. Okay, so we can't go up to the top level here, but we can do another expensive upgrade here. Let's get the bailiff's office. Extra taxes. Excellent. Oh, smallpox. Yikes. Oh, got it. We lost it immediately. That's good. Uh-oh. Wow, yeah, so the Hapsburg troops aren't doing too hot. We can say that we aren't necessarily well known for our for our prowess in combat. Chaste, I guess it's okay. It's not great. Future ruler of Bavaria and Westphalen. And Westphalen, that's quite the interesting distribution. And we have Connor, the... yes, and then we educate you, right? No. Spy Master. Yeah, why not? Makes sense. Okay. I guess that war's a lost cause, so should we try going up here and linking up with the kingdom? I don't know, we'll see. Not much going on right now. There's simultaneously everything and nothing going on at the same time. Connor, the Princess of Fashion, could rule Brixen. No. I gain stewardship. Yeah. I want the money. I want the stewardship. Divine right. Whoa. What? That's so cool and also so useless. God damn it. Ah, and he's a military engineer. Wow, great. That's awesome. But you're still not married. How do I get you to marry? I want to control you. Wah wah. Maybe I should just do my own little oops. That's unfortunate. So they lost that, and now the supposedly really good alliance here is not doing so hot. The fact that the Danes, the former emperors, the kings of Denmark, are in Pomerania still is interesting. They could like form a hybrid culture with these people here. Swedish Pomerania vibes. Oh, okay. They lost the Liberty War, and okay. Why is it? I thought that we had some good troops. Well, the Byzantines are doing well, which is kind of scary. The Mongols are not going anywhere near Europe. They're just going straight into it. They're just avoiding this like the plague, I guess. Oh, the kings of Aragon are no longer the kings of Aragon. The reformer. That's cool. Oh, my friend died. Yeah, irritable, always good. Am I linked up? Yeah, let's just link up here. I won't have my character... Ooh. I won't have my character leading that. It's kind of out of role play. Maybe she should do another pilgrimage. Definitely need something better than level 1, and definitely more than... Oh my god. Do we really not have that good of a stewardship? It's unfortunate. Heir is first in line to inherit Wien. Why would he give away Wien though? Like, it's such a good county. Like, this is when I really need to be controlling the guy, because I need him to marry. I can't just marry him to his sister. We're not at that level yet where that's actually a reasonable thing to do. You know what I mean. It would make some sort of sense to do it if we had a reason, but we don't. Do we really need it? Yeah, just need the money. We got the duchy building. We don't have windmills because we watermills. Windmill and watermill. What is the difference? I'll just put a windmill in here. No, I'll do a watermill first. Claim on Aargau. Oh, come on. We don't really need it that much anymore. He married... Oh, okay. Kingdom of Denmark. That's not that bad of a marriage. The foul fart. She's renowned for having questionable control over her body functions during feasts, council meetings, and public gatherings. Okay, very interesting. Let's go. Maybe let's go on one more. What? Do one more pilgrimage and then maybe call it for tonight. We've gone to the Vatican. No, we haven't. We've gone to Santiago. We have not gone to Cologne. We have not gone to Canterbury. We could go on a big spree of martial and other learning things with some children that could use the traits. Yeah, let's do this. So we go over here, then we go all the way up here. Yeah, so actually that has them all. So then we go here, and then here. That's good, that's good, that's good. And then here, and then here. Just go on a whole tour to England, and then land up in Canterbury. Let's bring somebody good. Let's apply this. Let's bring everybody. Let's go with reflection. Great. Okay. Void can marry whatever in line. We do want to actually marry somebody who has... Oh, you could get Duchy Nordmark. No, but they're too young, though. De Cressy. Von Athens. Yeah, why not? Regional guy. Big. Very big. Cool. So now we're going on a big pilgrimage. We'll probably be able to get a lot of development for Innsbruck. This is, again, for theatrics. I'm blessed by God, though, so... I kind of like the canon that she really likes traveling, so she just likes to go, so... No. Okay, I lost the oh, I guess I am blessed by God, huh? Skills from spouse tasks. Yeah, so look at that. So now I get a lot more stats from my husband. I'm really popping off here. Yeah, we want these claims. We take them all, and we're gonna be able to administer all of our duchy directly. That's really good. Okay, I want more new Octal. Oh, look at that. County and new Octal, and then yeah, look at that. That's good. More regional alliances. The Hapsburgs are rising. Nobody can know the day or the hour. My sister has an extramarital affair with her, wow, a priest. Yikes. Oh, yeesh. Imperial contemplations? No, godly, I suppose. Now, the funny thing is that in order for this trait to be really useful, we'd actually need to make him an exalted warlord, but then never actually use it. Because it gives extra, like, stewardship, I think. Oh, wow, okay, so the Mongols never even reached past here. The abbesses are going crazy. God's mercy is seen at last. The Red Horde, huh? That's so cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. Learning? That's nice. Hey! Whoa, whoa, whoa. I love this music. Killed my husband? Please don't. He has such good traits. What is this? He is the best man over the breadth of earth. He spends every day watching over the holy site. He prays and comes and leaves. Take a deep breath. Watching his boundaries. I've been waiting for you. And so is God. Are you ready to abandon your vengeful ways? What a character arc. That makes sense. After, obviously, we consolidate this realm here, there's something in her where she's finally been like, you know what? I don't need to be fighting anymore. My son has this realm to his own, and oh, and I can be a legend. Look, Pilgrim to the World. Yeah, look at that. I can make my legend now too. So maybe I'll make that legend, and maybe my son will do it. Yeah. And then did I? Oh, Duchy of Ukraine. So the Duchy of Ukraine exists again. So then I can ask for that again, and then all the titles go to my son. But now he needs to. Okay. He needs to really. We really don't want that to happen. We want somebody who isn't this kid to be the Kaiser. So I'm back home. I don't think it improved the development of the county. That's okay. Got a lot of money, and now I can revoke a title out of you. Oh, she'll accept it though, but we don't want that. What? I gain stress with forgiving. Come on. Oh wow, okay, so she's still accepted. Kind of a tyrant, but it's only to my vassals, right? So like, who cares? And then my son, call my house member to war, call my ally to war. What do you mean? Alright, well, whatever. There, nice, good, great, good. Have him out. Yeah, great. Once we have the entire duchy under control, it might be time to wrap up. We'll see. Fame is high, exalted among men. That's pretty good. Petition the Kaiser for our claim again. Yeah, why not? Can't. No reason not to. Like, it'd be really nice if like we just get it. Like, I don't know why it's so weak over here. Apostate, yeah. Called me an implacable, which I guess is true. I've gotten so many titles just by asking for them. Can't even argue with that. Nope. Brother-in-law and rival, former crush, has died. Quite the story with him there. Well, they have a son, Dietrich. Nice. Couldn't name him because I don't have control over him, but once I'm gone, I will. And I kind of want to see if I can play until my character dies, but I don't know. Maybe I'd just be rushing at that point. This is quite the character we've got here. Feels like I need to like hybridize the. Oh wow! Look at this. Divergences of Hungarian. That's interesting. Oh, back to 7. Since she's more forgiving, she's willing to just let her go, so that it's a little easier for her conscience, I suppose. The Mesopotamian invasion of the Kingdom of Nicaea. Wow, that's insane. The Abbasids are going crazy, and they could like technically subjugate the entire Ayyubids. Like, why don't they? They have the religious head title. They could do that, and they would own all this. That's insane. That's definitely a difficulty there. Yikes. Yeah. Now that we're all closer to God or whatever, yeah, let's be a little nicer. Closer to God or whatever. Funny sentence there. The gold mine here is literally a gold mine. It's so good. 20 tax just from this one county. I'd say that's pretty good. Okay, well, maybe we'll wait until this fabrication is done. And then, yeah, wow, 9. That's insane. I could start a legendary, but do I want to? Oh, and now I have all these guys who need positions of power, else they'll be upset. But that guy's not really good. But is this guy better at other things? Yeah, we want somebody close and loyal to be our spy master, so we're not going to give it to some guy who's upset that we're a tyrant. Oh, learning lifestyle experience. That's great. That's a journal too. Perfect. We still have that sword of God from our wedding. Look at that. Yeah, it's always nice to be irritable and just... yeah. Oh, Denmark is completely independent now. If only we could have somehow gotten that duchy in our possession. We could fight for it, but then we'd be breaking the rules of the campaign. So it's the way it is. Yeah, finish this claim, revoke the county. Learn on the job, 20% counselors. Yeah, there we go. We got up to 8 again. It's a very high stat queen here. Look at that. Yes, queen. 46 learning. 10 assistance from spouse. Very good. We want to go to this feast, so we'll do the feast. We'll do the... This guy had a affair with my sister. So there's... Oh, technically, something I'll need to remember is this guy was going to be the heir to a bunch of territories in this region, so maybe that branch of the Habsburgs ends up ruling over there. So we get some extra, renown or whatever it's called. Yeah, renown. Uh-oh. My friend Galactica, my granddaughter? What? Smallpox 1. Oh, no. Oh, no. Connor, my grandson. Yeah, he could be the heir to Augsburg, but he has smallpox. Oh, jeez, that really sucks. There's a big smallpox epidemic, too. It's a good thing I went to the feast, I guess. Known criminal. What'd you do? No! No, 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 no. No, he can't be... No, guys, this can't be happening. Okay, wow, 5-year-old... Alright. I'm a steward of the Holy Roman Empire. Cool. Things are going really downhill. My entire family is dying. Please help. This game's so good I can't pull myself away. Come on, come on. Oh, he's one-legged. Oh, no. Come on. Can you pull through? What about my grandson? Okay. Connor, the Princess of Fashion, has a kid with the Count of Nuremberg. And nobody else has been talking, so it's Fredrica. Intersected. No. Ho, ho. No. My son. How could this happen? Are you gonna come over here or what? I can't influence your personality because you're not 4. I can't change your... Are you trying to be learning? Alright, I still need to revoke this. Alright, well look at that. We got a really... at least over here things are stable and nice. Man, I don't know what to do. I guess this is a good time to stop. So that I can reassess. I can't believe it. I had such a good thing going and then my son dies of smallpox. Well, smallpox has killed both of my children. Both of my sons. The... Galactic is now second in line. Oh, and her son... Oh my god. What is this line of succession? This is terrible, you guys. We're really like running low on the amount of people that can actually be our inheritors. Wow. Okay, so we have a 3-year-old ill son, or grandson, who is Duke of Austria and Steiermark. I need my character to basically live another 13 years. And I was saying that I wanted to succeed soon. Probably even need to start going in into this here. Just so that I can live long enough. Scholar is such a good trait, but then I would probably need whole body to live. This is going to be difficult, but then again, that's the entire reason why we're doing this campaign with these restrictions. The fact that we got the county of Innsbruck is amazing. Aargau is a very well-developed county, but we don't have any like de jure because we're not the title holder of the duchy here. So it's not particularly great for us. We have all these counties here. I want to try to improve these. Wait, aren't I the Duke of this area? Where's the de jure capital? This is also tax assessors. Okay, well, we have Carintinian, and we could hybrid culture and then do something here. But then I don't know if that's really worth it. We could spread the culture here, hybrid culture, and then make that the Austrian culture. But again, he's already over here. This is so sad. Her husband even died too, so like that whole branch of the dynasty that was going to live here is just gone. If we manage to get the Hohenstaufens out of power, then we should be one step closer to becoming the Archdukes of Austria. Let's look around the rest of the world while we are here. Oh my god, no way! The empire collapsed. This is so cool. Oh my god, and the Sultan of Rome is Bedouin now, and they're all Abbasids. Who's the head of faith? This Abbasid Sultanate guy. And the Ilkhanate could just march right on in now. Maybe that's already what they're doing. No way. That's so cool. So the Mongols somehow didn't even reach here. We have a Nestorian. That's cool. Merkaba? Wow, that's interesting. That's really cool. Sunni in here, they could form the maybe they could form the Hindustan. That'd be interesting. I don't think they can. They might not be able to. A.E.I.O.U bids are collapsing. what's another crusade, huh? We just do another crusade, and maybe this time it'll stick. The Eastern Roman Empire is consolidated, even though they lost Nicaea, which is a big hit to their legitimacy. Lancaster's falling apart. Castile is also the king of Portugal. That's pretty interesting. They could form Hispania probably if they have enough time. France is consolidating their realm. England is... I think they still are holding on. It's nice that this guy is such a good warrior, but then again, he's fighting all these wars, so probably wouldn't really work out too well for him in the end. He's allied to the Scots. Is he English? No, he's still Norman. The Holy Roman Empire's borders are very weird because Bohemia is still independent. And they're about to lose a war, so they could get counter-declared, and the entirety of Bohemia could fall back into the Holy Roman Empire's hands. But we don't know for sure what's going to happen yet, so we'll just have to wait and see. But even though the guy's 3 years old, even though the next successor is a 32-year-old woman who then goes to another 26-year-old who might have a kid, who then goes to a 25-year-old who is not matrilineally married, we are in an interesting and potentially really good spot here. The dynasty that Fredrica has curated could manage to become the Archduchess of Austria. But we'll just have to wait until next Friday. So everybody, yeah, what could go wrong? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. This was a very eventful and very fun episode to make. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. We are, I guess, 200 years off from an EU4 game, so it could be like, could be that by wintertime we have I don't know. No, it wouldn't be wintertime. We'll see how it goes. Before I miss, okay, so they're very close to Innsbruck and they could spread there, but we could just wait. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have a good night. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, Galactic. See you guys.